Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. Look at you all. It's so nice to see you.
I know.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Oh my gosh, I had so many references in the chat to Squeeves and Mighty Big TV and Squeeves therein and EHD Mark I. This is really so much fun. We're so excited.
Yes, this is a thrill. Thank you all for being here. Should we get right to the trivia? Should we show you what you're playing for? Sarah, why don't you start?
Oh, okay. Well, we have a whole bunch of fabulous adjacent prizes, including packs of 90210 trading cards. We have a, where'd it go? Never been able to, unable to locate a shot glass before. We have the Peach Pit After Dark shot glass. Got a couple of those. We have
for you, they are free, as in keeping with Peach Pit merchandise.
Indeed. We have a 3 earring set featuring various characters that can be worn in various combinations or all at once. I don't know your earring narrative, and don't judge you, whatever you decide to do. I think that's what I have on my end. Tara?
All right. I have a vintage Sassy magazine. This is from March 92. It features the article that we read on the podcast, Can Anyone on 90210 Act? This issue is used. It is a little the worse for wear, but the 90210 article is intact. So we have that. We have a vintage timepiece with Dylan on it. He flips up. You can see the time. Does this still work? Who cares? Does time matter anymore? No. So there's that. We also have this vintage publicity still of Donna and David from their prom photo from the night when we wondered, will Donna Martin graduate? Spoiler, she did. And finally, the 90210 survey game. We acquired this on eBay. It has never been played. The game pieces are still in a plastic bag in this box. It's like a Family Feud type of situation where they quizzed teens on how they thought about various issues that had come up on the show. So these are the prizes that you will be playing for tonight as we play these trivia questions that we have written our very own selves.
It's true.
Shall we get into it?
Sure.
All right, so we figured that the easiest way, because there's so many of you, which, oh my God, thank you so much for being here. The easiest way to do this is for you to put your answers in the chat and score yourselves. And for the love of God, be honest. Don't cheat. Don't be a Valerie. Be honest. And then at the end, you can all share your scores, and then the highest scorers can choose what prizes they want. And then when we're getting down to the end, we'll have Q&As from everybody. We have a warm-up question that was suggested by David T. Cole, our producer on the Again With This podcast. I'll start off with this one. You've experienced heartache. You go to the Peach Pit for a mega burger, a milkshake, and a comforting conversation with Nat. When you've soothed yourself and are ready to go, what do you owe? Everybody knows.
Oh my God.
$0.
Okay.
It's on the house. That is correct.
Oh man. Well done, everyone. Well
okay,
done.
you guys are going to do great.
Yeah, we love you too.
All right, so we have questions in easy, medium, and hard. We're going to mix it up just to keep you guys on your toes. So Sarah, why don't you choose a question you feel like reading. Start us off.
All right. Whose mom humiliates her by doing way too much coke at the mother-daughter fashion show?
This is going to be a 125-way tie.
Oh my gosh. Like watching this scroll is just gorgeous. I'm interested to see once we get into some of the medium and hard questions, some of which I was like, who is this again? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, we're definitely saving this chat.
Yeah, everyone got it right. Jackie Taylor, Kelly's mom. Correct. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll go next. I'll throw you another easy one. How does Scott Scanlon die?
This is unbelievable. This is
Say
like
gut
a
shot.
really
Extra points for you.
yeah. I
May he
mean,
rest. We respect
yes. I
all
love that
victims of fictional gun crime.
there's gunshots and then there's gut shot answers. Like I forget if my antietam comment made it into the
Oh, it did.
book, but yeah, I mean, why writers? What year is it?
Shoots his dumb self.
No one called an ambulance. Yeah. It's interesting that all that takes place off screen, by which I mean that it's probably just as well.
Yeah, correct. He shot himself in the gut.
Yes, he did. Let's go with the hard one.
Okay.
Tara, I think they can handle it.
It seems like they can.
What unusual sweet/salty snack does Donna express a taste for in Slumber Party? Oh man, we may have underestimated this crew. Sorry,
I mean,
guys.
if they've already been reading the book, then they know.
True. Also, I field tested this recently, and it's fucking delicious.
I'm seeing this in the chat as well. Other people have enjoyed
My
it.
people.
Too. Yep.
My people.
Oh, someone's saying, I didn't know this one. Love it. Oh yeah, potato chips too. I like that.
Oh
one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
I failed to put the chip crumbs in there. Next time, for sure.
Okay. Okay, this one is a medium, but it's like medium edging onto hard. Okay, other than Kelly, which 3 90210 characters cross over into the first season of Melrose Place?
This is pretty hard.
Apparently not.
I mean, there was a brief pause. There was like a half-second pause.
Well, I'm seeing some wrong guesses. Someone said Dylan. That's not correct. I guess we should be giving the right answers as we go. Steve, David, and Donna is correct.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, I think I forgot that Steve was present in that crossover as well.
Mm-hmm. At the Gap, if I recall correctly. That was a real
God.
Gap.
That's right. Oh, geez. Okay, show.
And at the pool, yes, he hit on Amy Locane. Sharon is right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, poor Amy Locane. We'll leave that piece of real life trivia out. Oof. I think. Keep the
save that for the next book.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
We get to write it.
Oh, geez. Yeah, which may contain like not fanfic, but like speculative fic on all the things and people that Dylan knew before the show, like knowing Stuart from the scene.
From the scene, yeah.
Like what scene? Sick insect.
All
right. Here's one that I feel pretty confident everyone is going to get, but you never know. Which future Superman / IRL right-wing wacko plays Rick, aka Reek? All right, I'll continue. Who meets Brenda in Paris and is somehow convinced that she is French? I am also gratified to see the secondary spelling of Reek, R-E-E-K, although we did go with the French version in the book, R-I-Q-U-E.
Elite.
Yes. He did spoil it big time, and it wasn't just the
climb him like a tree.
Show.
Taryn Bates, our people. Bless you.
Oh, once upon a time. Yes, that is Dean Cain, of course.
Remember how much Mrs. Walsh wanted him? True. She was very into the beefier Brenda boyfriends.
She was, and rightly so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she liked Dylan, but she more like in a baby bird kind of way, I think.
Yeah. I mean, none of the other ones got the Chicago fonted stationery. I'll say that.
No, it's true. Lauren Goldstein asks, remember when they ordered brains for dinner? That is one of the few Donna comedy moments that I think is actually funny. And one of the first gifts I ever made where Tori Spelling just opens her mouth and the brains fall off her tongue. She's very understated. She literally throws it away. I do enjoy that.
Yeah, it's good. Is it Brenda who's like, it's brains?
Yes.
Okay, that was
Claps
pretty
the
good
mini
too.
the mini French English dictionary closed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think it's your turn, T-Bone. You want to hit
It
him with a
is.
hard
I'm
one?
looking for a good one. All right. Where does Dylan's mother live? And since you guys are so smart, be specific. No, not just Hawaii. Where does she live?
Yeah. There it is.
A treehouse in Maui. That's right.
Did someone write in a pineapple at the bottom of the sea? Sponge Iris SquarePants? That's the best. Oh yeah, there is a waterfall. We actually see it, don't we?
He's on the cordless phone talking to Brenda.
Yes, lifting with his legs. One hopes. That thing was gigantic. Oh,
Oh, the mind gym. Yes.
the mind gym. All right. Because I really feel that we need to hashtag never forget that this occurred. Which character gets arrested for driving drunk in season 1? That's
I love the furious
goddamn right.
all caps because we agree. In Mondale, extra points. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mondale.
Mondale.
Oh my God, the people wailing worst in all caps. I'm really looking forward to saving this chat. And
Mango Margs. Yes.
Mucho marvelous Mango Margs. No.
If it had been Brenda, they would have actually cared. True. Now,
Yes.
Does anyone remember where the parents are when this is happening? What they are not doing? Not swinging in Palm Springs.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Ooh, with the Texans.
Oh my God, Trudy and Bob.
Bob and Trudy.
Whoever just made the bucking bronco reference, that's hilarious, but also get out. Oh man. Whoever took, we have totally underestimated you.
We really have. I tested
I'm so sorry.
These on Dave. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
All right. This one we can here's another one where you can be specific. Famously, Andrea is stealing education by attending West Beverly High because she lives out of district. Where does she actually live?
Oh boy.
People know.
Yeah, they do.
Yep. Van Nuys. Van Nuys with the porn stars. We don't know that, but maybe. We never meet her parents. We don't know what they do.
That's true.
Gross Van Nuys.
Gets a line. And then her sister gets disappeared. That family is really quite troubled.
Yeah.
Man. Oh God.
Her mother the one time. You're right. Their parents do come to the wedding, but we never know what they do for a living for a second.
That's true. Oh boy. All right. Well, I would do another hard one, but I feel like these aren't actually all that hard for y'all. Gosh.
Because we are crazy. I'll just pick one at random. You're devoted. That's different.
Yeah. We are the crazy ones. All right. Here's one. And bonus points for mentioning in the chat what she would like her character to be called. In what play does Brenda star at the end of season 4? Yep. And she did indeed ask to be called Margaret, at least until she got to know her better. Oh, barf. Oh.
Actress bullshit.
Dreaming on schedule, Tara.
Yeah. Crazy Laura smacking down her play. God bless her.
Roy Randolph approves this message, as do I.
Not Rory Randolph, even though that's what it sounds like when Brenda says it.
Oh, Brenda Wash.
Okay, but autocorrect called it cat on a hot tub roof. I would watch that too.
Unless months is in that version, in which case, I'm all set.
That's what Dylan was doing in the with the portable phone in Hawaii. Okay, let's try this one. Which 3 stars of the show appeared on the cover of Sassy in its heyday? Oh, we got a stumper. Slowing down. A lot of wrong guesses here.
I don't think I know this one. Oh, it's scrolling too fast for
I know
old
it
like
is.
me to keep up.
I don't think I've seen one yet, but it is scrolling too fast. Joey Tata, correct. Joe, E, and Tata on 3 different issues. That is right. Paula Marshall, she was in it, but she was never on 90210, surprisingly. All right, I'm going to call it. The correct answer is Jason Priestley, Jenny Garth, and Tori Spelling. Although Shannon Doherty and Luke Perry's names were on the cover, but not their pictures. Yeah. And Jason Priestley, in fact, was on 2 different covers the same month. So they did a wet one and a dry one of him. Why? And he was a one to watch before 90210 from his Sister Kate days.
Oh, God, I always forget about that.
That's how long Sassy was around, 2 years before 90210.
Yeah. Although I watched Shannon Doherty on not this old house. Why do I always do this? The Wilford Brimley joint with what's her
Our
name?
House.
Days. Yes, this old house. It's a very different show. All right. Okay. You're gonna know this one, but let's proceed. In season 6, Dylan is briefly married to Tony, played by Rebecca Gayheart. Before joining the show, which skincare products advertising was Gayheart mostly famous for appearing in? Yeah, there she goes. Caroline. I mean, Summer's Eve. Ouch.
Another hit and run lady. It's true.
Yeah, yikes. Here's a little trivia for you. Back in the day, over 100 years ago, when it was still a patent medicine, Noxzema was known as Dr. Bunting's no eczema cream.
Hey.
Ah, no relation, no money.
I have been collecting old Sassy magazines during quarantine times and discovered that before she was the Noxzema girl, she was actually the Oxy girl. Remember Oxy 5? She advertised that too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that like a prescription something?
No,
or was that
no,
just
it was
one of
just
those like
another
all alcohol pore cleansers?
It was.
That
They'd had the little pads, like the soaked pads. Remember those?
Yes, of
That was
course.
I was a Seabreeze user. That was my
Same.
jam. It smelled like it would strip paint off you, and it would.
It would, yeah, pretty much.
They
That's
would
what it
tear
was
up your
for.
face. Yeah, they would.
Mhm. My skin is tingling just thinking about the They were astringent, all right.
Yeah. We didn't know.
We
The
didn't.
things we didn't know. Man. All right. What city is Valerie Malone from? How cool can she be? She's from Buffalo. Joe Reed's Buffalo. That's right.
Yes, avocado head. She's not an avocado head. I like that someone sort of in protest guessed Syracuse up thread. I'm not sure what that's about, but I respect it. Oh,
They did lose 4 Super Bowls in a row.
Yeah. Wide right.
Stone City. She did score some amazing scones.
Oh, they really were amazing. I think we never even saw them, so okay. Let's see. I'm interested to see what hilarity ensues in the chat after we ask this question. Jamie Walters' acting career pretty much ended after he played Ray Pruitt, with one T because that's all his mama could afford, abusive boyfriend to which character? I mean, I guess if we really wanted to make this trivia hard, we would ask what the 145-pound stunt double who fell down the stairs was named.
People are getting it too.
Bruce. Buddy.
Man. We have looked to see if we could do the heights for the Patreon episodes, but it's just like Just Watch does not acknowledge that it exists.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I remember which network that was even on.
It was on
Was
Fox,
that
I think.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a very early WB joint, but I guess not.
Yeah, even Models Inc. is proving hard to track down. We're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying.
It's going to be very trying. You have to wonder if like Carrie Ann Moss or someone who like got more famous after that had it squashed the way Paula Abdul did with junior high school. She just like bought all the masters and had them destroyed.
To people talking about CPW, that comes up in our next Patreon episode because we talk about the series premiere. Here's a hot tip: the series premiere of Grosse Pointe in our next Patreon episode.
Oh God, it's so good. Starring Tara.
Lindsay Sloan.
Yes, Lindsay Sloan.
Lindsay Sloan as not Tori Spelling. The Tori Spelling is Tori Spelling. That was not Tori Spelling.
She really was.
All right, whose turn is it? Me?
I think it's your turn.
Okay. Steve's actress mother, Samantha, is best known for playing the mother on a long-running sitcom. Can't even get to the end of it.
I know.
All right, since you all know what the show is called, I'm going to swerve. How about that? What's the name of the kid? Someone's already said it.
Oh, wow.
That's Chucky.
It is.
All right, who played the grandfather on Hartley House? Yep.
Oh, my God. At least you managed to get that entire question out. Poor Milton Berle.
Yeah, the only Emmy the show was ever nominated for. His performance as Milton, as the demented nursing home resident who gets keys jangled in his face by Steve.
Oh my God. I think that was the loudest I ever screamed cut was in a scene from that episode that we covered on the podcast where it's just like Steve making concerned brows for a week in the hallway outside Dr. Demento's room.
It's not playing to his strengths.
No. Lot of Steve crying Steveson gifts over the course of again this.
True.
Oh,
I feel like
God.
we should just hang out in the hard questions, even though they have not really been that hard so
far. True. But speaking of Emmy bait, here's one. Which cast member once put on old age makeup and a German accent to play a jeweler for reasons we still truly do not comprehend? Yes, correct. That is correct.
If you bailed on the show, earlier than this, and that is correct, you should, but it is almost worth just seeking out that scene because it's so weird.
It's really weird.
So weird.
The old age makeup is like he looks like he actually used too much sea breeze like every 10 minutes for a week, and it's just like really stretched out and weird. And then this like cartoon Nazi Heine von Watzefach, I think I call them.
Yeah.
Why? Who agreed to this?
It looks like a Halloween mask that like someone ran over with their car and then like turned inside out and then put on him.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No, it's not good.
Weird choice. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like there aren't actors in LA who could do that part without needing the makeup. Like,
Yeah.
why? Anyway.
I mean, I have no answers for you. I feel like at that point the show was like JAG and just no one at the network was even paying attention anymore. And they're like, oh, that's still on. Fucking do whatever you want.
Right. Okay. Brenda does a storytelling set at a really happening performance-oriented coffee house. What is the venue called? Well, a little slower on this one, but some people got it. Yep.
Yeah. That place is never again.
That place is never again.
Yeah. Is it that Kelly
No,
says
that's
it about?
what they said about the rave.
The rave,
Euphoria
yes.
Rave.
Well, yeah.
Because it was at least once again, they had to go back and see after she heckled back the terrible stand-up comedian.
Right.
And they had to see her go back and Shannon Doherty try to do stand-up with her nose comic time.
Yeah. Mistakes were made. Weekly.
God love her. That was, again, that was not her lane.
It was not Trendoid at the Viper Room. I see you, Adam. All right, since we're still in the hard questions, again, how hard are they? This one might hang some people up. How many different actors portrayed Dylan's father, Jack, over the show's 10-year run? Oh, well, okay.
Again, people who have already read the book, they know.
True. Yes,
really,
really, Megan.
Really? Yes, really.
Jack McKay, B&C.
Balloon pants.
Oh my God. I kind of wish, do you remember that piece I wrote that was like the Pants' Christmas album?
Do I remember the piece you wrote? Yes.
I sort of wish that we'd found a way to get that into the book. Maybe the next book. Bring some pants, Jeanette, Isabella. Yeah, good times.
At the time, I thought those pants looked big, and now I look at them, I'm like, they look a little snug to me because,
Well,
my own pants just keep getting bigger. Anyway, all right. Which future Grey's Anatomy star plays Brandon's boss Henry at the Beverly Hills Beach Club?
James Whitmore. Interesting.
That's a director on the show. That is not him. People are triangulating it.
Yeah.
The guy who doesn't fire Henry, even though he absolutely should.
Mr. Y&R. That's absolutely right.
Correct.
Steve Weber. Love it.
I don't know because I was too busy watching Y&R. Nice.
During which Brandon knew not to disturb you.
That's right. James Pickens Jr. is the answer there.
Okay. Brandon has a sports gambling problem for a shockingly long run of episodes in season 3. Really, guys? Little respect for the process. Just kidding. All right. Since you know how to name his, oh God, I was like, you know the name of his bookie. Who played it?
Okay. How many Dukes were there? That's correct. There were 2 Dukes.
There were 2. Neither of them kneecapped Brandon, to our ongoing dismay.
1, 2 Dukes.
You could say that he put up his Dukes, but you won't, because that's a terrible joke.
Andrea was the one who was good at picking horses.
In her hat.
Clapping like a granny.
Nana.
Donna was the one who was good at picking stocks. That's right.
All the love-themed horses. That's right. Oh, man.
Oh, Andrea. So tragic all the time.
Oh, God. She really was.
Going to see Hoffa with Jordan. Just go somewhere and fuck him.
God, why? No wonder Jordan got the flu before prom. Girl, you got to pick better movies. Although I haven't gone on a first date to Steel Magnolias, I sort of find that relatable.
Okay, let's try this one. Deshawn has a twin sister. What's her name? Fucking hell!
Man, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, amazing.
Wow, guys. As Brandon would say, this is great. This is terrifying.
Right. It is Natasha. Amazing. From Texas. That's right.
Okay, I'm going to do the very last question on here because Tara classified this as hard, and it is hilarious to me that she just assumes that A, nobody stuck around this long, and B, that he's so boring that we all forgot about it. I actually did have to think about it, but I'm going to make it a two-parter.
Oh.
Kelly gets engaged in season 10, semicolon. Part 1, what is her fiance's name? Part 2, what is he the pride of?
Someone already put it in the chat before you asked.
Oh my God. I'm tearing up a little. Oh my God, Hamilton Law. Pride of Hamilton Law.
Okay,
Matt
does anyone remember
Durning.
what his secret crazy wife's name is?
Yep. Crazy Lauren.
Does anyone remember who played their divorce lawyer? Yeah. Kyle Richards.
Oh my God,
Real
I forgot
Housewives
about that.
Her beautiful hair. The best brunette hair on the show until Gina Kincaid came along.
Truly. Kyle. Before Nose Job.
One of two Real Housewives to appear on the show from Beverly Hills. Who was the other one? Yep.
Scooby-Doo. Bless her heart.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, should we give him one more and then go to Q&A? Because I feel like we're not going to be able to stump them. Not that we want to stump you, but even if we did want to, we could not.
Okay. What is the name of the cult Kelly joins in season 5?
Oh my God.
Okay, what is their name for suppressive people?
Negators. Oh my God.
Yeah, externs or negators, yeah.
The number of Nexium answers in here is warming my tiny black heart. Oh God. Externs. Oh, malettings.
Okay, someone is begging us to ask us a season 10 question. Okay, what is the name of the broad that stupid Noah leaves with at the very end? Yep. Oh my God, how do you even remember that?
I actually would have been like Heidi, but that's the actor's name.
That's the actor's name. I didn't remember either. Mozart.
Oh my God, Mozart.
Amazing.
Oh my God, he really was on the show for so long, you guys.
Hawthorne.
Phyllis. Hawthorne. I will tell you for free that reading the audiobook, it took conservatively 21 tries to get through Hawthorne, because either I would start laughing at my own joke, which is bullshit, or I would autocorrect myself to Hawthorne, unlike a certain fictional English teacher. Yeah. Took a few tries to get through. Mozart.
All right. Well, should we do some more trivia, or should we throw it open to Q&As? Maris, what do you think?
Oh, people seem to want trivia. Melrose
The
Place.
chats are coming so fast and furious that, yeah, I guess.
Oh, people still want more trivia. Okay.
Can we see
We
Dave?
know it.
I don't even know where he is. He's in his office, probably.
All right. I think it's my turn.
I'll text him. Is Maris single? Maris is not single.
No, she is not. All right. Here's the next question. Who was the valedictorian for WBH's class of 93? Jordan Bonner, not the MVP, the valedictorian. Oh, I think he was valedictorian of his class, though. I think we did hear that.
I'm sure.
Oh, Andrea.
The groundbreaking cafeteria expose.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever it takes. Got to go undercover on these stories. Never forget the tightrope leotard dream. I ask you, Erica, how could we? How could we? Oh, that part. All right, T-Bone, you're up.
Here it's Dave, as requested. People are screaming David in the chat.
We're being accused of being a squeef as well, unsurprisingly.
He is. Before trading it for a Stetson, during his brief stint in season 2, Scott Scanlon generally wears a baseball hat honoring what sports team?
Nice work. Well, some of you.
It is not intuitive if you don't remember. And why would you remember anything about Scott other than that he shot himself? The Dead Scots. No, although that is a good name for a fantasy baseball team.
Gotcha.
The correct answer is the Lakers. He was a Lakers fan. And he did leave his hat in Steve's car.
Yes, he did. Oh, the Dead Scott decision.
They're not a baseball team, and yet they did have baseball hat merch. I don't know.
I mean, I hesitate to raise the specter of this publication, but what do Steve and Brandon decide to call their free weekly newspaper? The Beverly Beat, that's correct. Also known for short as The Beat, because it is
The money
Beat. The Money Pit. Sassy.
Sassy, they wish.
Not a lot of people read it. It's funny because it's true.
What is the name of the staffer who works there before Janet?
Yeah, someone got it. Yay. Yeah. Nice, guys.
I'm going to have to deduct points from everyone who's saying it's Terry with a Y, because it is Terry with an I.
There it is.
The illustration of her is so good. Yes, it is.
It really is.
Shouts to Julie Kane.
Julie Kane, ladies and germs.
She did ask us to go through and make suggestions for every season of like, what should the spread be? And when we said, if you do the Beat office, you have to show Terry just looking like she wants to kill herself. And she did.
I mean, I love all the illustrations equally, of course, but I think my favorite is the one in the Peach Pit with Nat next to the register that says 0. He's like, oh.
Well, he's saying he's refusing payment, but he's also like, looks like the Neil deGrasse Tyson meme as well. It's so good. Yeah, Julie's illustrations are incredible.
Oh.
Where see now, like these all seem impossibly easy, even the hard ones.
Yeah, it's true.
What? I'm gonna go off script. What book is Erica reading when she gets her period in season 4?
It's a board book.
How many people type that fast?
Oh my God. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Oh,
That's
my
a good
God.
guess.
One fish, two fish. Seriously. The Bible. Oh, God. Stick ins. Coloring book. Can't read. Paper plate crafts for dummies. Oh.
The red tent. Oh, God.
Damn busters. You people are terrible.
The old
I
man
love
in the
you
sea
all.
is correct. The old man in the sea is the correct answer.
Oh, God.
Actually, I'm not sure if she's actually in the process of reading it, but they discuss it while he is teaching her how to swim.
Oh, that episode is so profoundly awkward.
Oof.
All right. I am also going to go off script because I really feel that we cannot get through this entire event without a reference to working Shadowcaster.
Yeah, drink.
So, what specialty is Shadowcaster known for? What does Shadowcaster do?
He's a tax attorney, right?
Yes, he does. He is a show jumper, correct. Getting it on. Oh.
Being a metaphor, partial credit.
Glue. Oh my God, that's cold. Oh, the big G. Oh God, this is wonderful. Who has worked Shadowcaster in this Zoom most recently? Excuse me. A lot of parents read this chat.
Okay, one of Anne's guests at her dinner party when Dylan is there is in another episode of the show. Does anyone remember which one?
Mrs. Ron. Was it Mrs. Ron?
No, she's not from Who Cares, Ron. Yeah, she's Sheila Manners. She's from the PTA one where they're voting on the condom distribution.
Oh, stumped at last. We should quit now. I guess we should have dedicated the book to No One Cares, Ron Lady. I need to make that a ringtone. Oh, wow. I could hear everyone Googling. Oh. It had to happen sometime. Without a working knowledge of fourth dimensional geometry, it's hard to answer. Alana, we should sue your parents. Yes. Lawyer. Oh my God, you guys are the best. This is a very intense group, and I really love it. Truly.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can top that one. God.
I don't think so either. We've got like 10 minutes left, so does anyone have book questions?
Oh, someone asked what was the answer. She was in the PTA episode where they vote on condom distribution, where everyone does their sex diaries and the other kid admits that he's a virgin and he has a crush on Andrea, blah, 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 blah.
And I believe...
An actual question from Chris. What do you think the Pinnacle episode was of the Val years?
Oh, ooh.
Pinnacle episode of the Val years? I don't know.
I thought I like the one where she's blackmailing Kenny and she brings the diapers to his house. I thought that was some good like late era soap business.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that one. But the Mexico episode is also a good choice.
Yeah, I think I have to go Jonesy for peak Val. But if you're just talking like peak, I mean, she's really in it for a long time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, she doesn't leave until like season 9 is well into season 9.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the Punta Brava caper is probably my favorite Val.
Mm-hmm.
Why 93 episodes, you two?
Originally it was 90, and then we wrote 100 so that we would have options if we needed to cut, which we did end up needing to do. And then we had, for space reasons, it just ended up being 93. So the 7 episodes that didn't make it in that we did write up, we are still reading them, and we're putting them out every week on the podcast again with this every Thursday. So the first one of those went out yesterday.
Yeah, I think we did, like, when it became clear that we couldn't do 100, but 90 was like awkward, then we decided we should shoot for 93 and see if we could get under the page cap. So
yeah, and originally there was talk of like the subtitle would be like 93 with the class of 93, but we couldn't like really make it work in a way that was not clumsy, but that was a consideration as well.
Yeah.
Kelly asks, which character from 90210 would you most like to have seen with their own spin-off TV show? And what direction do you think their story could or would have taken?
I'm going to say Ginger. Because she was an expert con. Okay, she like wanted to be bribed with David's D, which is unacceptable, but that's not her fault. It's the writing. And she had all those like cool fake bottomed hairspray things. And I don't know, like she had a lot of charisma. I thought she could have had like a Veronica Marzi spinoff.
I liked Claire. I always thought Claire had a lot of potential, that once they just put her with Steve, they sort of forgot a lot of things about her character. Like that she was supposed to be a genius.
Yeah.
For one thing. And so I think they could have done more with her than they did.
I see a lot of people suggesting to Sean, and I kind of have chosen to believe that Black Lightning is like
let's pretend it is.
exists in the in like the 90210 verse and like is canonical to it. That doesn't really work, but it's a good show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to switch up the mood, but I've seen a couple of people asking who would have voted for Trump. 90210.
Brandon.
No, Brandon's a pretty liberal guy.
Uh-huh. Not so liberal that he'd vote for a lady, though. Plus, he's bitter about Campaign 96 stealing his girlfriend.
I mean, the question whenever this comes up for me with fictional characters is always like, it's more likely that these people didn't vote at all.
Yeah.
You can say that Steve voted Trump and Ian Ziering probably voted Trump. We don't want to say it, but it's probably true. But like, did Donna vote for anyone? Probably not. Did Kelly? Probably not. You know, like
Felice did. Felice for sure
voted for Trump for sure.
Yeah.
David voted for Trump.
Andrea's boyfriend, Jay, absolutely true.
Yeah.
I love that autocorrect is changing Felice to Felipe in the chat. Hilarious.
Racist Brooke, 100%.
Oh, yes, of course.
Reek, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Reek and Dean Cain both.
Mm-hmm.
Mel, yes.
Probably.
I mean, Ray, was he convicted of anything? I don't know if he has that right. Is Ray a felon? I can't remember.
Someone has accused Diesel of voting for Trump, and I think that's probably true.
Yeah.
Oh, Cousin Bobby, ouch.
I feel like Cousin Bobby, probably not. Danny 5, yes.
Mm-hmm. Luann, mm-hmm.
So many of these people are dead now. Rush voted for Trump if he lived.
Yeah. John Sears, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Brandon was a Bernie bro at 16, but now he's a producer on Deborah Messing's podcast.
I don't see Brandon ever being a Bernie bro, Adam.
No, I don't either. But I enjoyed you forcing Deborah Messing into the conversation.
I didn't hate it. Hey, Adam.
Now I'm trying
Other questions?
Yeah. Does anyone have any more questions? Now that you finished the 90210 book, do you have another project planned? Maybe a Melrose Place style book?
I would love to do that, but we have not discussed that.
Yeah, same and same. Make us an offer.
Yeah, that was super fun.
Ooh,
Have we seen each other in person since COVID? No.
No.
I went to New York in November, and I really feel lucky that I did, because I mean, who knows when I'll be going anywhere now.
Yeah, I definitely felt lucky that you came to see me, and yeah, I mean, there were a lot of plans afoot for this year, and then it was dropped over us all. So yeah, just being in each other's ear holes several times a week is gonna have to do for now. Boo.
Yeah, we usually don't even do this. Like when we record the podcast, we don't have video on. So hey, Sarah, your hair looks nice.
Thank you. I like your lip gloss.
Okay, yeah, here's one. What aspect of 90210 stuck out during your rewatch as the most egregiously 90s thing and could not be done today?
I would say consistently the way it handles generally sex and girls, especially when they're teenagers, but also anytime any kind of like sex crime comes up.
Oh God, yeah.
There's a lot of like conflating sex and rape in a weird way that like would just never get out of a writer's room now, I don't think, based on the teen shows that I have watched in more recent years. Like shit happens that would never even get out of a discussion in like Riverdale or any show on Freeform. Like there's just a lack of understanding of those issues. And at the end, when they finally, like when Kelly gets stranger raped, I think they put some more attention on that one and actually had, Rain involved and put the phone number up, and that was better. But that was season 9. Like it was, too little too late, really. That was weird.
And it was still relatively poorly done. And of course, the fact that Noah did rape Valerie is kind of like just not dealt with by anyone. So yeah, matters of sex and sexual violence, no good. The not so great white savior Brandon fixing racism repeatedly, no good. But one thing that's like particularly 90s, like, not that you want to sort of grade on a curve, because like they should have been doing better even at the time. But one aspect of like not sexual violence, but just like sexual relationships, like this show began at a time when HIV/AIDS was mostly a death sentence. So it was so much more fraught compared even to like something that debuted 5 years later or 8 years later. It was just like a very different feeling, and especially that it was a Fox show and all the things that like the Bren-Lynn relationship had to deal with, because she couldn't be enjoying sex or do it more than once. So you just wouldn't see that today. And then everything around that would be handled better by Jim. One hopes.
It
is a relic.
Before we go?
We're so glad you were here. This was really fun.
Yes. I mean, this is really touching. And thank you for coming. Thank you for knowing all of these answers and proving that we underestimated you, which of course.
Thanks for everyone who recognized this as a Rex tribute. I don't know how we're going to decide who gets the prizes, because everyone, I feel like it was, 125 way tie for the scores.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe random selection. I don't know. We do have the capability of saving the chat. Yes. So.
I'll send you the chat, and then you can go through and declare winners.
Do we have people's emails? Can we like reach them from their signups so we can contact them for addresses and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Do Charmed. Maybe. I mean, we're going to run out of Melrose eventually. So anything is possible.
I mean, it'll be 2027, but it will happen. Actually, it's not more episodes than 90210, right? It's like
Melrose? No. It's 7 seasons, I think.
Okay. But this second season has like 40 episodes. Oh my God, deliver us.
No, it's almost over.
Yeah.
If the bitch is almost back, she's about to rip her wig off, guys.
Oh.
The week after next. So
One Tree Hill.
Wig spoiler, is it?
I know.
It really?
I can't be. Please welcome our Mennonite listener.
Thank you. This was super duper fun.
It really was. And thank you, Maris, for hosting. This is really
Yes, thank you so much to
excellent.
McNally Jackson and to Maris.
This has
And to
been
Busy for sparing her for the
everything I
evening.
dreamed of. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.